Welcome to another episode of Tea Time. I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
Christina Wright.
Today we have an exciting show for you with lots of drama because Orange County Housewives.
Yep.
Reunion's coming up.
It is. They already aired it. I mean, well, they already filmed it. So it's going to come out in a couple of weeks.
Woo!
And I'm most excited to see how everybody's looking and like see all their outfits. What about you?
Well, I heard there's lots of drama behind the scenes.
Yeah, there sure is.
I mean, lots of just craziness. I didn't really get a chance to look at their outfits too much, but as far as the girls not liking each other, the tension is high this season. But before we get into Housewives, I've got a special gift for you today. Normally, this gift is reserved for housewifey people, but since we are now indulging in housewife weekly tea, I thought it appropriate to bring Cinderella Cake Sam.
Hello.
Hi, Sam.
How's it going?
Good.
That's
Good.
so
Some
cute.
lovely treats here for you. Some cupcakes and a pumpkin pinata.
Stand right here. We go. Sam, I have some questions for you.
Awesome, go for it.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
How long have you guys been in business?
80 years next year.
Oh, wow.
80 years next year.
Amazing.
80 years.
80 years, 1955 we were founded.
But you just bought the company.
I bought the company last year and I've been running it since. It's really good fun, part of the community for 80 years, so I can't ask for more.
But
and I get to be the special part of someone's day.
And the reason why I found you was the back of we went to the Emmy party.
We did.
With
We met
Jennifer
at the-
from the,
Oh, wow, okay.
yes. And
Nice.
then I saw him, he was handing out cupcakes and everyone ate my damn cupcakes. So then I ran into him on Instagram. You know how you run into people now on Instagram. And I said, well, my favorite is Tiffany. And I said, can you pull off bringing me some Tiffany cupcakes? And look at that.
That's
How
amazing.
cute.
I love it.
So you also worked with another housewife recently.
Yes, with the DeBros, we made a big multi-tier cake. I think 4 tiers, 5 tiers that we delivered to their home for a big party they were having earlier this year. So that was really good fun. And we've worked with a bunch of different housewives over the years. So
now
it's really good
us.
fun. And now you guys.
Christina, us, little old us get cupcakes too. And you also made my little puppy Coda some, not here, but you
I
brought me
did.
some doggy
I
treats.
did. We make some little doggy treats and
Yeah.
we couldn't forget about Coda. So we
Well-
brought some in for you for that as well.
Well, that's amazing.
Sam, I don't normally bring products on and promote them like this, but I was so thrilled that you got this done by Monday. Thank you so
guys.
much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you
Thanks
both.
for our cupcakes.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
Thank you,
Cheers.
honey.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
Isn't he fabulous?
So cool. Yeah.
It's so funny because first off, I love cupcakes. And secondly, I thought you would love cupcakes. So
Red Velvet's my favorite, actually.
yeah. Okay, so let's get into the tea.
Okay.
Okay, enough of the cupcake talk. Let's talk reunion talk.
Yeah.
Give me some drama. Give me some tea because you know the ladies better than I do.
Well, I mean, I can't really spill anything about it yet. I mean, I don't know too much, but I've heard a few little things. But I mean, there's also stuff that you've been seeing online, you know. So we know it's 3 episodes.
It's 3 this year.
It's 3, yeah.
Is it always 3? No.
No, I mean, I think it depends on the season and like how much, you know, they have to talk about and what like is really happening. So obviously if there's really good, interesting things happening, it's longer, but I'm sure, you know, we're going to see a lot about Alexis.
Oh, it's
and-
going to be Josie.
Did you see the seating chart though?
No.
The
Tell
seating
me
chart
about
was
it.
interesting. So,
I think I kind of saw it, maybe a little clip. Is Tamara sitting next to Andy Cohen?
and so was Emily. Yep. And Heather
Wow.
was third in on Emily's side. So I was kind of, you know, I was a
That's
little,
diss.
shocked by that. Yeah.
Maybe she didn't bring it up to the table this year.
Maybe.
Oops. Let me turn that one off. That's probably Heather. Fuck you.
Well, anyway, so I mean, yeah. So basically, you know, like there's not a lot like they haven't showed any of their outfits yet, but you know, I think the girls are allowed to release it like a week
Yeah.
or something after they film it. But so we'll start seeing that soon. But I'm always, you know, interested in seeing all the fashion, and I feel like OC always does like more of like everybody gets to wear their own outfit type of thing.
No.
But like they give them a color scheme.
Yeah. They gave me a color
But
scheme.
they've had seasons where they haven't had color schemes too. You had it your
No,
season.
okay, yes, but remember I picked out
Yeah.
a beautiful dress,
Black
and then
dress,
Bronwyn
yes.
was wearing black, so they made me wear they go pick a different color.
Yeah, they changed your color last minute, and we had to go find you a dress. You remember?
Yes, because Bronwyn wanted to wear her black vampire outfit, and
I don't
was
think
like,
it was just because of that, because Kelly was also wearing black that season. But it's because you and Emily were wearing like the red tones, and then Shannon and Gina were wearing
Yeah.
like the white.
Burgundies.
So exactly.
Yeah.
So it was white, red, and black. Remember?
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
what it
but
was.
I'm curious this year. So remember on my season, Bronwyn brought her, what's her husband's name?
Sean.
Sean. Remember how they put them both on there? I'm like, why is he even here? Like, why? So you think they're going to bring Ryan with Jen this year? Did they bring? No? Can you talk about it? No?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. We can't tell you right now. That'll be for next
Maybe.
week.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'm going to guess he would be there. I mean, because, there's been a lot of talk around him and
yeah.
he's been like a center of attention, obviously, with a lot of drama and stuff with like the girls
He and
Tamara.
Eddie don't get along.
Yeah. But, in the last episode, they seemed to like when they were leaving
Yeah, they all said goodbye and
Katie's
shook.
house. Yeah. They like, he was like,
Yeah.
can it all be good? And like, he basically kind of shook it out with them, I think. So,
Okay. Katie's husband is so quiet. He's just
well, he's probably just like in like
observing
shock of
everything.
everything, I mean, he seems like a very like mellow type of guy. So it's like, I think a lot for anybody who's
Yeah.
not used to the scene like that, who's not used to it. And he's definitely not used to it. And so I think that for him, it's just probably like a shock.
Yeah.
Like, where am I? What am I doing?
But I'm really, really loving. Okay, so Jersey, everybody brings the husbands in.
Oh,
Fine. I love that we're
They're my
bringing the
favorite.
husbands in. Like the husbands in Orange County, because the boyfriends, the husbands, because these
Well, I
guys are
think
like
they
animated
always-
this year.
Yeah, I think I don't know about that, but I think they always try to incorporate them because look, the show is called Housewives, A housewife is somebody who's married, who has a husband, but obviously it's changed a lot since, like
Since I was on there,
well, no, I mean, like,
dog, no
listen,
husband,
a lot of
no
people
kids.
go on and, they do have a husband and then they get divorced and then they
Yeah.
are single. So
Or they
I
turn
mean,
lesbian. That's a big thing on our show. Kidding.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So
okay.
anyway, so basically, it's I mean, you kind of see these things happen. So
Yeah. Well, I
It's not
love
a
the
shocker.
dynamic of the husbands and the hubbies and fighting.
Yeah.
And Eddie's all quiet, and you've got Katie's husband all quiet, quiet, and then you got Tamara just blowing her wad everywhere on everybody.
yeah.
What's up with Tamara, by the way? I mean,
What do you mean?
she's exploding this season. It's almost as if she's jealous of she's jealous of everybody. She's jealous of Shannon on the show. She's yelling at Shannon like nonstop.
I wouldn't say it's jealous. I don't think it's a jealousy thing.
You don't
I think
think
it's
so?
just, I think people play a role when they're on the show. Everybody has like a kind of a role and like
Yeah.
and I think after years of like watching the show, you see that people come on and they're like so different and then they turn into these characters that you didn't really think they would ever be. I mean, like, look, like I've seen a lot change about Emily.
Yeah. Oh, Emily this season is whiny. Why is she crying so much? Okay, I think it's her. I think she's probably got. She's not on anything like a diet pill or anything. So I don't know what her
No.
excuse is. She's
I mean,
not
well,
drinking that much, is she?
No, I don't think that's it. I think it's just a lot of times like fame gets to people's head and
They start crying.
I think like, listen, I think about her weight stuff. It's like, I'm so tired of hearing about it. I mean, you look great.
Yeah.
Like everybody keeps saying it. How many times do you need people to reassure you and make you feel good about yourself?
Yeah.
You should be the person doing that. And you shouldn't like look for the sympathy of others all the time. It gets really boring and like just
So okay,
annoying to watch.
People
okay?
are really dogging on Emily for, I guess, dissing her husband. Have you heard her diss her husband, I guess, with his height and all this other crap? Does she do that?
No, I
haven't heard
don't
that.
know. I mean, I think they make jokes and Shane's a really cool guy.
I know. I mean, like they're
saying.
saying she's mean to him, but I haven't really seen that.
But they also used to say that about him because I think like Shane would get a lot of grief when he first got on the show because in a lot of his interviews, he sounded like kind of like an asshole. But I think the problem is that, I mean, it's not a problem. It's just he doesn't like to be on TV. So he could care less about all of it. Like the limelight and all this stuff. It's not it's not his cup of tea.
Yeah.
So
Not
and
his
I
cup
think,
of tea?
No, it's not his cup of tea.
Okay. Well, it's our cup of
Okay.
tea to talk about.
But anyway, so I think that he isn't excited to film and he's just there to support her and be supportive of his wife. And so therefore, he's always kind of come off as like an ass or,
Yeah,
but,
true.
and I think they have that kind of banter in their relationship. And so their relationship is funny. Like, it's fine. Like, I don't think it's anything bad. I don't think she's making fun of him. They make jokes like that with each other.
So we have some special guests coming on one of the podcasts soon.
Yeah.
Some other housewives, which
I'm excited
I'm
about.
so excited, but there's so many questions I want to ask them, and we're not able to ask them yet until after the reunion. So at least we'll have them on.
I mean, we could still talk about a lot of stuff that has been happening during the season.
Can we?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, no, because we have some restrictions, but we're going to let everybody understand that we've got some good ones coming on. What I want to know, though, this whole drama with, I mean, I cannot wait to ask Katie. Oh, did I just give it away? Oh, anyway.
Well, you did.
I'm sorry. But I cannot wait to ask one of the housewives if Heather Dubrow called paparazzi. I think she did. We're talking about this again because, you know, I want to know the truth. The truth will set you free, Heather. Truth will set you free.
Well, you can ask her soon. So,
okay, so let's talk about another franchise. Let's talk about. I wanted to know about this whole who just got this DUI.
Karen Huger from Potomac Housewives.
Oh, from Potomac. See, I haven't watched that one yet. So give me the scoop.
Second offense. So here's my thing about drinking and driving. I mean, like, I just think it's like the craziest thing. And I hear about it, people doing it so, like, even in our town, like, I hear of adults, like grown adults with families, children, getting DUIs. I mean, listen, stop getting DUIs. Like, don't drink and drive.
Right.
Okay. Like, take an Uber. Like, I mean, Karen makes plenty of money. The fact that she is getting her second DUI and is putting people at risk in her own life is just crazy to me. I mean, it's honestly like, you know, like what I think with like Shannon, I'm like, okay, like let's give her a hall pass. You know, like people make people make mistakes. I think it was a mistake for Shannon. And I truly feel that she felt bad about it. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think like she did own it, but like with Karen, it's like this is her second time, and on top of it, she got into a car accident.
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
Did she didn't hurt anyone? Did she?
She hurt herself.
So
I think she crashed into something. Like,
well, Shannon hurt herself too. Did you see all the blood coming off her face? So they're hurting themselves.
Well, they both, exactly. But luckily, they didn't crash into another car or people or harm anybody else because it's their own bad decisions to get behind the wheel. But then when you're risking other people's lives and their own health, like that is not okay, you know? No. And I mean, you know, your second offense, like, please, like,
well, and if you can't handle being on a show and you've got to drink your way through your life, to get off the show.
It wasn't even while she was filming, I don't think.
But what I mean is, you know, being on the show causes a lot of the women, they blame alcohol and drinking, and
they shouldn't be blaming the shows or anything.
Nobody blames Andy. I'm like, it's not Andy's fault you're an alcoholic. Like,
no, well, you shouldn't be saying that either because that's not nice. But it's okay. Look. Nobody's making anybody drink on any of these shows, okay? If you want to drink, you can drink. Like, I've been around enough filmings and stuff. Like, nobody's forcing anybody.
I was on it, and they didn't force alcohol down my throat.
Yeah, I mean, you never drank.
I never even drank on the show.
Your confessionals. I don't think they were offering you any alcohol.
They didn't offer me.
I don't think they were. That was a really weird season because of COVID. You know,
I just hate Bronwyn. How many times is like a broken record? Just kidding.
Yeah, but anyway, so it has nothing to do with Bravo. It has nothing to do with, I mean, you know, a lot of people drink and driving. They get behind the wheel because they feel like they're above the law and they feel
Justin
like they're not
Timberlake, look at him. He just got off.
That was stupid.
A slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Just do a public apology. I'm like, that is so bad.
I mean, listen, a DUI is a DUI. Like, what do you think? They don't have jail time for it. You know, obviously.
They should.
If they pay enough, you know, fees and all that stuff. Okay. So, I mean, if they're not hurting anybody, of course, if they hurt somebody, then you're talking about a whole different scenario, you know?
I don't condone drinking and driving, period, at all, whatsoever. You should at least get 24 hours in jail. I don't even care. Something that shows you can't do it. But okay, let's get off that subject. Let's talk Jen Shah.
Okay.
Have you heard that she got her sentence reduced?
No, I
why?
didn't.
I wonder why. Why would you?
Honestly, I feel like she's yesterday's news. I could care less about her.
Really?
There's so many interesting things going on, and like,
Why
I don't know. She was
Jen
ripping
Shah?
off old people like for money. Like, girl, bye. I mean, I'm not interested in.
How do you really feel?
I mean, that's how I feel. Like, I'm sorry, but I feel like she should never have been on the show in the first place, you know? So.
Oh my God. So, okay. So let's talk about, so Teddy has a podcast with Tamara.
Yeah.
And apparently she weighed in on the Jesus Jugs John crap.
Okay.
That's a whole nother thing I want to talk to you about. So apparently Teddy absolutely does not agree with, you know, anything about, do you like the fact that, I mean, their podcasts are all still weighing in. I mean, now we're talking about it, but weighing in on the Jesus Jugs, John Shannon thing,
Okay.
right? And so Teddy doesn't like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Never mind. It doesn't make any sense. So
What?
I was
like,
trying.
you brought this whole thing up.
Well,
and now
I was
you don't
trying
know
to
what
bring
you're-
up the fact that,
What doesn't Teddy like, Elizabeth?
Teddy doesn't like John and Tamara John and Jesus Jugs.
Okay.
And I'm tired of fucking hearing about it on every fucking podcast and stop talking about it.
Well, I mean, it's been a big topic based around the whole RHOC season. So, of course, a lot of podcasts are going to talk about it. It's going to be in the press. I mean, it's been a big topic of conversation. And I mean, honestly, like a lot of polls are like, oh, is he thirsty for TV? Is he thirsty for fame? 100%. I mean, like, why do we even need to discuss this? If they weren't, they wouldn't be on it.
Well, he just banged 2 housewives. Okay, I'm sorry. John is not, okay, we're talking about it now. Okay, well, anyway, we'll just talk about it. John literally, we know him from the area here, is trying to claim that he wants his privacy and he's just in love with Alexis. But yet you bang Shannon, now you're banging Alexis. That's 2 housewives in a row. I'm sorry, but you want fame.
He's been filming confessionals too, so.
Are you serious?
I mean, if he wasn't so interested, why would he be filming confessional?
Yeah, I mean, he's just lame. And now did you see the red carpet that he did? He's like, I know that Shannon, they're not going to be happy with me saying this. I'm like, now you're on the red carpet talking. You are such a fame whore.
Yeah, of course.
Ugh, and he's so gross. How could you even, I mean, imagine.
Not my cup of tea.
Like he needs to get his, here's my impression of John. Well.
Are you trying to say he needs to get his eyelid?
Yes. Like, dude, if you have all this money, now you've got Shannon's money. He needs to go to Dr. Calvert. I just think he's so gross. And I don't understand how these women are fighting over this guy. To me, it's so gross.
I have no idea.
Anyway.
You know who I ran into the other day?
Who?
Actually, I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Who?
I'll tell you later.
No, who?
I'll tell you later.
On what, another podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. What else we got today? Okay, what else we got in the news today? We had the Orange County Line in the Sand premiere.
How was it you went?
Yeah, with James O'Keefe. I went to that. Kelly Dodd, red carpet, looked gorgeous. We also had Taylor Armstrong, who was the crossover from Beverly Hills to Orange County. The premiere was fabulous. It's about what's happening at our borders. I got really sad, but happy that it's coming out. So movies like that make an impact. So thank you, James O'Keefe. That was an amazing premiere. We also have Mario Lopez. Congratulations. He
got his star on the Walk of Fame.
He got his star on the Walk of Fame, which is really cool. I mean, I didn't really think TV hosts got stars. Did you?
Well, no, I think you can. I mean, I don't know what the rules are with that, but I mean, he's been in the industry for a long time, and I think he's always had a great career, and people respect him and they love him, and so he's never really done anything wrong or bad. So he's never been looked at negatively, you know.
Yeah.
So
that's true. That's true. I
give
like
him a
Mario
star.
Lopez.
He deserves it. Yeah,
I know. And his kids were there, and he gave tribute to his kids and his family, and
that's amazing.
And so
he's been married for a long time. He's all around a good standout guy. So
I agree.
Give him a star. He deserves a star for that, anyways.
He deserves a star for that. So let's see, what else can we gossip about today? I just ran through all my list.
So okay, well, I mean, let's talk about because I love to talk about the Housewives stuff. So New York Housewives is back on.
Oh, that's right.
Have you been watching it?
I have a little bit, yes.
Okay, so
the new cast is amazing from last year.
By the way, so last year when I first started watching it, I couldn't get into it at first. It took me a little bit to get into New York Housewives because of the new rebranding and the new cast. But then I got into it mid-season. I was like, okay, I was starting to like them, and then I feel like they've totally come back and they all look great. And I always really liked Brynn Whitfield because I thought she was cute and adorable.
Oh yeah, the cute one.
Then I've been hearing some tea about her.
Oh, the one, I like her. She's my favorite.
I mean, yeah, I like her too. She's so cute. And I love her style. I heard that there was some industry peeps that she doesn't like to pay people that she works with, like stylists and, et cetera and stuff.
She's a cheapo.
Oh, I mean, call it what it may be.
We know a couple of those in Orange County. Jennifer
I had somebody who didn't want to pay me. Well, we had to kind of, discuss it and move forward from it. But yeah.
So how come Jennifer didn't pay you? I don't get it. I thought she was rich. Is she a doctor? She's fabulous.
So
Armstrong had one season. She was a one-hit wonder like me.
yeah, you guys
I
were
paid
one
you,
hit
though.
wonders. Yeah, you did. You are generous. I will
Okay.
say that. You are very. You might be a lot of other things, but you are generous. But no, I mean, originally, you know, like when she came, like Jen and I were always friends before she even came on the show, and so we had
Were
kind
you
of like
friends or just acquaintances?
we were friends.
Mhm.
We were friends. She didn't hang out with a lot of people, and she met a lot of people through me.
Okay.
And I mean, she kind of kept to herself. Like, you know, she had her like kids, and she worked a lot. So I
Yeah.
don't think that she didn't go out a
Was
lot.
she just
so
a doctor nerd? Is she a real
Kind of,
doctor?
yeah.
Or is she a Botox
no,
person?
she is. That is a doctor.
No,
She's not a
sometimes-
nurse. She's a doctor.
Oh, she's
She
a
went to
nurse.
medical school. Yeah. But anyway, so basically, I mean, we had a little deal that when, you know, I was gonna like, because I was doing her glam for her.
Yeah.
And then, so we had talked about like trading services. So I was like, okay. But then when it came to like, she was filming every day and I had to like do her glam every single day. And it'd been like 2 months. And I was like, well, how about my Botox? And she'd be like, oh, I don't have time, or maybe later or whatever. And it was like, okay. And it came to a point where I was like, all right, enough of this, because I was like, this
Shit her off the pot, lady.
this
Figure
deal's
it
not
out.
working out anymore for me. So we got to start charging.
Oh, maybe
So
she should
that's
have
what
stuck
happened.
with me then, huh? Oh, I was kidding. So wait, Jen,
You
okay,
came on.
but wait,
oh, yeah,
so-
that's right. You were already gone though.
I was already gone. I like got fired and you like disappeared off the face of the earth and started dealing with Jen. I called my mom. Christina didn't even call and ask me if I was okay.
I did talk to you,
No,
liar.
you didn't. Not till
Yes,
like a month after.
Oh, please.
Oh, whatever. You
Cry
did
me a
not.
river.
Shut
You sound
up.
like Emily right now.
Whatever. Oh. But anyway, we're back. So also you said Bronwyn did end up paying you, but at first you said that she
No, I
flew
know-
to New York.
Yes.
I know we already talked about this,
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. What's up with housewives not paying and renting and what is
Well,
going
I
on?
think a lot of people, when they get into this like world and like they start getting a lot of things for free, you know, I mean, people offer them services like hair and makeup people will offer free stuff, you know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, they get,
Free for you today, but yet their
Well,
faces look like this.
yeah, well, they get like
just
free
got
Botox,
free
they get free
Botox.
this, like,
And they're
because, you know,
drooling.
they want people to post stuff and do all these things. And, you know, a lot of the time, I mean, look, I had a situation with a housewife that I actually really like. She reached out to me and asked me to send her jewelry, and I was like so excited to do
Who?
it. I'm not going to throw her under the bus because I
Who?
still like her. I'm not going to say it.
Just tell me who.
Listen, she wore my jewelry.
What are
so,
the initials?
Huh? You're not even going to know. I mean, she wore my jewelry. I sent it out to
KD?
her. No, and I like kind of, and she wore it on the show so many times. Okay.
And
And I was like, wow, like she obviously loves the necklace that I made her. And I was so excited that she was wearing it. And I still like her. And I was just like, geez, like do a little shout out. You know, like a few times I
Like I
reposted
did?
her. Yeah, like I reposted her and I tagged her and stuff. And I mean, listen, I'm not asking for a lot.
oh, wait, who was
but
that?
I just think
that
like
was
it's like, you know, throw a dog a bone.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you know the housewives intimately, and I think that you know the whole industry of a housewife is. You've got to. What I learned, why I got fired, obviously, is because I'm not a good housewife. Because you got to do all of it,
Yeah.
and you've got to be that sort of that diva. You know that you got to bring it. You know, and I think this season Jennifer's bringing it.
Yeah.
Jennifer
she
P.
for sure is, yeah.
She's bringing it, right?
Yeah.
And now, is she's a first year housewife, right?
No, this is her second.
This is her second year, but Katie's first year, right?
Katie's first year, exactly.
And so how was Jennifer's first year? Because I didn't watch that episode.
I
or
mean,
that
her first
season.
year was a little tough because I feel like she was brought on with all this drama with Tamra. So,
Right.
like, you know, the whole season was
She was
basically-
Tamara's friend. Okay, got it.
She
I
was, and that's
kinda
how
picked
she
up
came
on
onto
that.
the show. And so, like, the whole season was basically portrayed about like the drama that Tamra was bringing on with her. I mean, like, one of the first like scenes that they ever like filmed, like with the group setting, like they were at like Nobu, I think,
Yeah.
and then like Tamra like got up and threw her like napkin at her, like in her face. I mean, if somebody did that to me, I would be so upset. She went through the ringer last season, so I feel like at least this season, you know, she hasn't
Yeah.
been like. I mean, Tamra's still been coming for her, but not as bad as like
Yeah.
last season.
So I have a question about this whole Tamara crap.
Yeah.
So tacky. So does anybody you know have a friend like Tamara in real life that acts like that?
You know,
Do
I
you
wanna
have a
say-
friend that acts like Tamara, that throws shit, cusses,
No.
does weird stuff? I don't know one person in my circle of trust that would do that.
Nobody,
Who hangs out with people like
nobody
that?
that's like my good friend. I mean, I've had two situations over the summers, like through like my friend's like bachelorette party and like all this other stuff that was going on. Like 2 girls who were like,
Oh, so there what you did have the whole cat
They were-
fight.
I mean, I've
UFC
definitely
chick
been
thing
involved, but
going
like
on.
I didn't start anything, and those girls weren't really my friends, anyways. But definitely, seen stuff like that happen, but nothing with anything being thrown in my face because that would not be
Yeah.
okay.
I think she'd be great on WWE. Just stick Tamara on one of the rings, give her a
I
fucking
don't know
chair.
about that.
Bam, bam. Be like, Tamara, can you see her jumping off one of those cables? Whoa!
No.
Landing on Vicky. Hey, so I heard Vicky and Shannon's, what is it? Dos Amigos is doing really well.
I honestly, I mean, I don't know.
You're not paying
Like,
attention?
I'm not paying attention to it. I know that they're doing it, but I don't know how much they're doing it or how often. Or
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
it doesn't sound that interesting to me, honestly.
Well, what do
I
they
would never
do in
go
these
see it.
shows? Like,
I have
because
no
I saw
idea.
them kind of kicking.
Yeah.
Like, hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. Like, do they?
I don't know. They like put on a little show for everybody, I
Oh,
guess. I
that's
don't
fine.
know.
I mean, whatever.
Maybe
I mean,
they do shots and what's the other thing
but
that
Shannon
Vicky would like
isn't
to
drinking,
do?
is she? Or no?
I think she drinks but she watches what she drinks.
There's
Listen,
so much crap when
I
it comes to
know.
Housewives. Like, oh, it makes me want to barf.
again, I was like, it's not nice to portray people to have a drinking problem when none of us have proof of that, right? Like,
Right.
we don't
I
have
agree.
proof that she has a drinking problem. Somebody getting a DUI does not mean that they have a drinking problem.
Exactly.
Getting a DUI means you made a bad decision. You made a bad choice while you were intoxicated or under the influence of alcohol, So that doesn't mean that she's an alcoholic. That doesn't mean that she has a drinking problem. She made a bad choice. That's it.
Yeah. So do you think, I mean, okay, we last tea time we talked about a revamp. I really love Katie and Jen on the show. I think they should come back because I feel like they're just this young blood. They're
Yeah.
just like, they look good. They sound good. Who do you,
And I love like the new friendship that they have with each other, because over
Yeah.
the years, we've been kind of seeing like, you get little teams on the shows, right? There's girls who
Mhm.
like
circles of trust?
duos or, whatever, like they
Yeah.
get together and they just film better. They become really good friends. So I've definitely been enjoying watching their friendship grow and like it's cute and like it's nice, like,
Okay.
and they definitely look really well put together. I mean, like they've been bringing the fashion, they've been bringing the glam. And
They have. Katie,
Yeah.
look. Oh my God. Jen and Katie.
you need to.
I mean, I think they're bringing it, so I'm super stoked about that. But who else? I mean, we've got Gina still, we got Emily still, we've got Shannon still.
I mean, honestly, like,
we got Debro, we got Debro.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what do you think of Debro? Tell me about what do you think?
I mean,
'Cause
my
we
thing
don't
about
talk
DeBro
about
is
her
this.
too
It's
much.
like, okay, so I think that
What's your take on that?
I've never really had anything against Heather, but like, honestly, I'm just kind of like bored of it already. Like she's not that interesting to me.
Right.
I feel like she doesn't even live here.
I know.
Okay,
I
so
know.
if you don't even live in Orange County or like,
Well, she lives in the hotel at Balboa Bay Club.
how often do they stay there? They live in LA. They're building a house in LA and they're living in a
so
condo
they're just
in LA.
keeping the condo here or the apartment
They
here.
rent that. It's a room. I think they
Yeah.
rent a room. I don't know. I mean,
I'm a member of the
one
Balboa Bay Club.
So are we.
Yeah.
Call the manager. Call, find out.
I get the scoop.
Get
Is
the
she
scoop.
really filming though?
Get the tea. Is she there or no? I mean,
Does she really have champagne coming off the walls?
I mean, look, you only saw one in the season. Like you saw her at her place one time, and then one time they were filming in the hotel.
but I heard she's doing this because she wants to technically be
Be
a
on Beverly
crossover to
Hills.
Beverly Hills.
They should take her.
You're so mean. Just take her, get her
I'm
out
just
of Orange
saying,
County.
like, I think she would do better with that cast, to be honest.
Oh, well, actually she might. No, they wouldn't like her. I don't think they'd like her. No, so I heard that Heather's a Disney kid. Her history was a Disney kid, right?
I don't know about that, but
No,
I
no.
think she's friendly. Like, I think she's friends with Sutton, and
Yeah.
I think she would do well on Beverly Hills.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I can't see her. She's not really Beverly Hills housewifey.
Yeah, she is actually. She's
she?
very like.
Oh.
Well, what do you consider Beverly Hills housewife? I mean,
I don't know. Anyway, I love Sutton. Oh
yeah.
my God. I ordered some of Sutton's clothes.
Oh, you did?
So
Or from her store. Okay.
yeah, so on our Girl Talk episode, we're gonna film with our secret
yeah.
housewives. I'm gonna open the package.
Oh, cute.
It's going to be fabulous because I
Nice.
ordered it. I'm going to try it on. I'm going to put it on camera.
I hope it's something I'm going to approve of.
I don't know. I ordered it off our website just to see, and it came immediately. I'm going to show the packaging. I'm going to show everything.
Oops.
And because Sutton's been really promoting it. You know, Heather Dubrow has a line too. Hers is cute. This is almost like Heather's, but it's not. But I ordered Sutton's because I just want to try it. So, yeah. Have you seen Sutton's clothes?
No. I mean, I know she has a boutique. It's a high-end boutique, but I haven't been on the website, no.
Yeah, she has like Sutton. It's a whole brand around. She also has like a home brand. She's got, you know, the whole
Oh, wow. Okay.
the whole thing going on. So tell me how your jewelry line's going.
Jewelry line's great.
Yeah?
I need to like revamp a little bit. I've just been kind of busy with a lot of stuff. but I'm going to hopefully find the time soon to get to working on that.
So how do you find the time from dealing with all the housewives, all the
I mean, I don't have to deal with all the housewives.
I mean, anyway, you
I don't deal with housewives. I mean, I don't.
You put up with housewives.
I don't have to do anything. I don't work with any of them anymore.
Yeah.
I've worked with them in the past,
Yeah.
but that's it. Like, I don't really do anything with them now. I mean, I have my own busy life and calendar and schedule, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, your social schedule of going to Morgan Wallen.
All my country concerts.
Any more country concerts in the desert right now?
No.
No. Well, didn't you just go to a show?
No, I was in Vegas this weekend.
What'd
we
you
went to
do?
go see the Eagles at the Sphere.
How was it?
It was amazing. Amazing. I mean, I've seen the Eagles so many times,
Yeah.
and it was such a good show. I loved it.
Well, I think that so many people have really loved having you on Tea Time, and everyone is always complimenting your beautiful outfits and how you
Thank
style
you.
yourself. And I think we should start wearing your jewelry on here.
We should.
I mean,
Well, you do wear my jewelry.
I
You
know,
have stuff.
just, not, right this minute.
I'm like, I'm wearing some of it right now.
well, thank you for watching this episode of Tea
Yeah.
Time. I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
Christina Wright.
Until next time, and stay tuned for our next Girl Talk with Christina Wright. We have some
Yeah.
special guests coming on this week.
We'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good? I mean, you know,
know. Now it did get hot.
I told you it gets really, really hot.